We have so many updates to go over today from the Grand Theft Auto 6 leaks, including an update on the hacker, other developers showing their support for Rockstar games, and we even probably got an official confirmation of the name of the game itself. We'll be diving into all of that in this video today, and a whole lot more. Okay, so one of the things that's always been interesting is Rockstar not calling it GTA 6. They haven't given us an official name for the title. They've always called it the next installment in the Grand Theft Auto series or the next Grand Theft Auto game, whereas we are just assuming and calling that it's going to be Grand Theft Auto 6. Well, in the wake of all of these GTA 6 leaks, Rockstar and their parent company Take-Two Interactive started taking down a lot of the leaked footage that appeared on either YouTube or social media or video hosting sites. And when you issue a DMCA request like that, what you essentially have to do is say why it's being removed. You at least have to provide a reason. And the reason that Rockstar provided was this: leaked video gameplay, screenshots, and source code of unreleased video game GTA Roman numeral 6. Now, I know to us this sounds kind of obvious, but I really do believe this is Take-Two Interactive confirming the next GTA's title, because they refer to it as Grand Theft Auto 6. There's been a lot of rumors and reports that it might have some off-brand name like GTA Vice or maybe just Grand Theft Auto. We've seen Rockstar obviously do that in the past with GTA San Andreas, Chinatown Wars, Liberty City Stories, all that sort of stuff. But I think it's very obvious that when they do officially reveal the game, it's going to be called Grand Theft Auto 6. I mean, the marketing already sells itself. We already are assuming that it's going to be called that. So it would almost be foolish of Rockstar to really call the game anything else. But I do think this is our first official confirmation. This is probably not the way Rockstar wanted the whole thing to be announced, but I think at the end of the day, when it is officially revealed, we're all going to be calling this Grand Theft Auto 6. But anyways, let's move on. The other day, we talked about just how much support Rockstar got on social media. On Twitter alone, it had actually broken a world record, becoming the most liked gaming tweet of all time. And that was just for an update saying that the game had been leaked and that it was real. Can you imagine the official announcement? Well, over on Instagram, Rockstar is receiving the exact same amount of support. They have over 1,265,000 likes. Now, I don't know where that stacks on Instagram as far as like the most liked thing of all time. I don't think that's close to the top, but it is definitely one of the most supported Rockstar Games posts. Usually their other posts might get upwards of 100,000 or 200,000, depending on what they're talking about. But in this instance, 1.2 million and climbing. And there's already 20,000 comments on there, so they are getting an absolute ton of support. And even though this is a real tragedy for Rockstar and Take-Two Interactive, there is some positivity that is coming out from this, and that is the sheer amount of support that they're getting from other game developers. So over the last couple of days on social media, we've been seeing game developers starting to show what their alpha or in development versions of the game looked like. And the reason they're doing this is because a lot of people have come out and said, wow, GTA 6 looks terrible. Can you believe Rockstar made this? Without really fully understanding what it takes to make a video game. And so what these developers are doing are essentially saying, hey, this is what my game looked like 2 years before it ended up coming out. It obviously looks nothing like the final product. And I think that's the point of what these developers are trying to do. They're saying, stop overreacting to what you're seeing in the Grand Theft Auto 6 leaked footage, because when it's all said and done, it's going to look incredible. It's going to be up to Rockstar standards. And as a lot of them have said, graphics are kind of the last thing that they end up touching up. So just keep that in mind there, but it has been really cool to see the on-flow of support from developers following the GTA 6 leak. But anyways, let's move on. Unfortunately, things have not gotten better for GTA 6's publisher, Take-Two. They have actually had another hack that has happened. So they actually posted on their official 2K support Twitter account, and they explained that its help desk platform had been hacked, and that the invader made off with a whole bunch of customer emails. Essentially, it said that they became aware that an unauthorized third party illegally accessed the credentials of one of our vendors to the help desk platform that 2K uses to provide support to our customers. And they said, please do not open any emails or click any links that you receive from the 2K Games support account. That was kind of the emphasis that they put on things. So this is pretty disastrous for 2K, obviously, given what we saw over the weekend with the colossal leak of GTA 6. Now their game support service has been hacked and customers are being sent out phishing scams. So I know this doesn't directly relate to GTA 6, but it is their publisher. They've been hacked too. They are having a pretty tremendously bad week, that's for sure. Now, in the wake of all these GTA 6 leaks coming out over the last couple of days, Take-Two Interactive and Rockstar have actually started to try and eliminate where you can actually view these leaks. So, for example, the Grand Theft Auto 6 subreddit, that was actually put on halt for a little bit to get rid of the copyrighted material. Same with the GTA forum site. But one subreddit that was up for a little bit until recently was completely dedicated to our main character, and that is Lucia. It was also kind of a not safe for work subreddit where fans of Lucia expressed their excitement for her or what they liked about her or posted fan art. Well, that subreddit has actually been removed too. The subreddit has been banned for excessive copyright removal. So I'm assuming alongside of them talking about Lucia, they probably also posted some of the copyrighted and leaked material from GTA 6. So that subreddit is gone, but there is a definite growing fan base for Lucia, that's for sure. I've posted some of the fan art that players have come up with so far. I can tell she is definitely going to be a fan favorite. But anyways, let's move on and let's get an update on our hacker because there could be more leaks coming. There's been rumors and reports of the source code actually being sold, which if you thought the leaks were bad for GTA 6, the source code of GTA 6 being out there would be devastating for Rockstar and Take-Two Interactive. So according to Insider Tez Funds 2, he ended up saying this, our Teapot Uber hacker, he already showed a snippet of a PDF file he's talking about releasing. It had 105 pages from what I recall, and if you recall the builds.xml file for GTA 5's release, Rockstar hosted a wikia within their internal network. It wouldn't be surprising if the leaker had access to a similar one for GTA 6. With more follow-up, it was a 105-page document specifically for the camera for 6, more of a dev tutorial. I would assume he has other documents, but considering when he was casually posting, he only showed that one. And then begging a question, it's probably the only one he managed to snatch. So if he does have this before Rockstar was able to stop him, then there could be new and more leaks on the way. Now, we don't know a lot of what's going on with our hacker here. It's really mysterious what ended up occurring. From the reports that I've heard, he's around 16, 17 years old. He operates with a hacking group called LASPUS, which is already in the crosshairs of multiple government agencies, the FBI, and so many more, responsible for hacks of Uber, Microsoft, Nvidia. So they've taken down some pretty top-notch companies in the gaming sphere and just out of the gaming sphere, including Uber as well. And I personally don't think he was targeting Rockstar on purpose. I think whoever this hacker was just did it because they could, and then just sort of found this GTA 6 material, because the way he was going about releasing it was very nonchalant. He was just super casually posting everything. So I don't think he was specifically targeting Rockstar for GTA 6. And since the leaks came out, he's really just disappeared. Yes, his accounts have been disabled, and that might have been from Rockstar or other government agencies. And since then, there's been a handful of imposters that have jumped on the scene trying to make money from this whole thing. And there's also been reports that source code of GTA 5 and GTA 6 has been sold for over $100,000. If that's the case, someone either got seriously scammed or they have their hands on the source code. That is something I would not touch whatsoever. I think it's one thing to look at the leaked footage, and obviously a lot of people have done that by now, but having your hands on the source code, that could get you in serious trouble. So I wouldn't touch that even if someone was offering a handful of money, but it looks like that's kind of the update we have so far on our hacking situation. And the last bit of news that I want to dive in today comes from Jason Schreier. Remember, he is a reporter for Bloomberg. He's He's an author of several video game books. And Jason was kind of the one that confirmed the massive GTA 6 leak was indeed real before Rockstar, saying the footage is early and unfinished, and it's one of the biggest leaks in video game history, and also a nightmare for Rockstar Games. Well, he had more follow-up to this entire thing. He said, to those who asked, there are several reasons this is a nightmare for Rockstar. One is that it'll disrupt work for a while. Another is that it may lead management to limit work from home flexibility. The repercussions of this leak might not be clear for a while. With him following up to another person that said, sounds like such a nightmare for them, Jason. How will they ever survive? With him saying, are you being facetious? Last I heard, they've disabled everyone's Slack and other work accounts. It's an absolute nightmare for them, both short-term and long-term. So unfortunately, even though a lot of people are excited about these leaks and it has certainly generated a lot of hype, this at the end of the day is absolutely terrible for Rockstar. We don't know how this is going to impact them, the delays that might occur, and the repercussions that are going to come out from this. And hopefully, fingers crossed here, it doesn't mean anything terrible or delayed for GTA 6, because I know fans have waited long enough. We are excited about the game, and we don't want to really have to wait really all that much longer, because we all want to get our hands on it and play the final copy. So hopefully this didn't disrupt things too badly. But anyways, that is all the information that I've got for you guys in this video today. It was a quick update on really everything that's been happening in the GTA 6 leaks ecosystem. Every day there seems to be new info coming out, so I'll try and keep you guys updated as much as I can. But I'd obviously love to hear from you guys in those comments down below. What do you think on everything we discussed in this video today? The GTA 6 name basically getting revealed, an update on the hacker, developer supporting Rockstar, and a whole lot more. If you guys did go and enjoy this video, though, a like rating would of course be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and all the Rockstar Games videos that I'll be doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.